EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go in Western New York.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown this year. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Another Bills.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
10 at the 11-yard
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Throwing again is Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
at their own 28-yard line.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Riggs.
And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Ready,
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Come 19. Get it. Cowboy 19. Take pass. Steady.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Broncos' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Lions. Here we go. 70.
They'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At the 43-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
The throw here is complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. They'll send a man in motion left.
Bronco 80.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the big one. In 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. His 2nd and inches.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check. Hey.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hey, Smash.
They send a receiver in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ready up.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
60 Bison.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd, they need 8.
Hurt.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneers. Panther 60. 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Rig alert. Check,
Man in motion, heading left.
Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Round 80. What's that?
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play action. Here's Allen. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
56.
To the air is Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
319. What's that?
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 20-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60. Hurt.
They'll begin here on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up second and
Mustang
7.
19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Great! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Okay, ready? 70, get the move. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Broncos, 1st down.
Mims sent in motion here.
Panther 60, Panther
Receiver
60.
in motion, headed left.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As the clock is stopped at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Mims sent in motion here.
Check, check. Buffalo 80. Big Lion. 65 check, 65. 19 left, Buffalo 18. Check mash, check mash.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hurt, 60 Eagles. Big,
Man
big.
in motion, heading right. They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
We'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back ball 80. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Check.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Denver.
Hey, smash, go, check.
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll go with a counter on first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
70 Rangers, 70, trap 50, trap 50.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long.
Go! Check, smash, check, hop, 70, hop, street.
They send the receiver in motion left.
Let's go.
He'll complete that to his fullback. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Now give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by T.J. Segner. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Rig alert. Hey.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
The kicker on.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
What's that?
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Trying to start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look at 19. 60 average. 60, 18. Tight end. Check.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Buffalo 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
19 Tiger. 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street. Ready.
Now we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Ready,
Brings
set.
up third and 6.
Cowboy 80. Go. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Go street.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Mustang 19.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Only a yard. It's fourth down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game, and they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Allen now on second down. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
And
Former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Regular. Middle. Identity! Alert! Look out!
Out of the gun here, and the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Quinnen Williams. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
60 by 6. Here we go. Panther 60. Panthers. Rig alert. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Warriors 70. Traffic. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal, Denver.
Come on. Set. Cowboy.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Panther 60. Here we go. Set. Hey, check that. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hot side of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 begin.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
And he's got it at the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
19 Lions. 2. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Bronco, 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready?
Back to the air again. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. T.J. Sanders gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Smash Bronco. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60, go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.